Hi Aries, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are an Aries sun, moon, rising Venus, or however Aries may show up on your astrological natal chart, you cannot miss these March messages because there's a lot of March planetary energies that can potentially impact your overall energy. So stay tuned. I'll talk about that a little bit more later. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, a private reading, which I do recorded readings with a private link, or if you're interested in my Patreon platform, tier 1 or tier 2, those are memberships where you get exclusive bonus content messages. I made those tiers affordable. Take a look down below in the description box and click on those credentials link. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel, to our community. I thank you so much. I see that our community is increasing, and that, of course, is thanks to you. So thank you so much for your support. Don't forget that if you know people in your social circle, feel free to share my YouTube channel link with them and turn on your notification bell, because I do once in a while, I do a free or donation-based one question that I answer for you. So if you would like to join those events, then turn on your notification bell so you get alerts as soon as I get on the live. Join me on my Instagram, so follow me there. Follow me on Facebook. And or take a look at the posts. I do have regular posts here for each and every one of you. All right, want to really break down why the March messages are very important to you. Now, of course, Aries, you're going to say it's your birthday. That's the reason. Well, yes, that's one of the reasons of why these messages are going to be important. But another reason or other reasons why this message, not just for you, Aries, but for all the signs, are going to be super important to take a listen to is because there's a lot going on planetary wise this March. Number one, we have March 2nd to March 13th. There's going to be a Venus retrograde. As you know, Venus focuses on the themes of love, fertility, romance, and the finer things in life, okay? That could also include their money matters, so pay attention to that. March 15th through April 2nd, we have Mercury going into retrograde. As you know, Mercury's themes are communication, technology, thoughts, travel, knowledge, okay? We also have a lunar eclipse in Virgo coming up in March 14th and solar eclipse in your sign, Aries. Okay, so pay attention to that. And that's happening March 29th. So there's a lot going on, energetically in the month of March. And of course, if you want to learn more how these things can impact you, take a look at my tier 2 on my Patreon platform. I'm going to give you more information here. It's going to be a birthday type of message for you where I'm going to be focusing on love. I'm going to be focusing on career and money just for you. But again, that's only on my Patreon platform. All right, let's take a look here, Aries. What's coming in for you? What are you going to be attracting here for the month of March? Okay, March blessings, March energies that you may be attracting here potentially for yourself. Now, this may be a little bit of a long reading, but I'm definitely going to give you as much as is coming through. So you have here the self gathering your power. And that may be the case here so first of all, your birthday's coming up, okay? So that is going to impact a lot. You are a fire sign, which has a lot of fire here, of course, and Mars is your ruler. So there's a lot going on there, okay? Especially with that solar eclipse that's coming in March 29th. This is telling me here that your focus is going to be, in a way, gathering your power, whether that be thinking things over. There's a lot of energy coming through. I'm going to tell you that right now because I'm stumbling over my words. So you have a lot of energy coming through. There could be this sense of you being a little bit more reflective, especially when that Mercury retrograde hits March 15th through April 2nd. It may take you to this place of reevaluation, looking at reoccurring themes in your life. You may be even to the point of wanting to revisit something from the past or recent past and kind of make sense of it. There could also be here you reconsidering your direction in something. Okay, so all of that is coming through with you gathering your power. I'm also seeing here you kind of like in a meditative state or being a little bit more reflective, kind of taking things into perspective so that you can either make your move or continue the trajectory that you've been going. Others of you may find comfort in pivoting in something, okay? But my suggestion with all these things that are happening in the month of March is for you to kind of, in a way, take a step back and reflect before you move into any new directions or that you make any sudden shifts, okay? Let's take a look here at what else is coming through. Exactly what I just said. You have here reimagine. I do see a lot of you here in this energy of wanting to manifest, which is fantastic. However, you need to take into account the retrogrades that are coming in. There's a Venus retrograde, there's a Mercury retrograde. Now, that doesn't mean it's the end all and be all of anything and everything, but it does have this energy of you reconsidering how you may go about that. I think that at this moment in time for you here, Aries, the focus should be you gathering your thoughts, figuring out how you're going to move forward, how you're going to re-strategize. It may be a time for you to reevaluate, especially with this Mercury going in retrograde. Again, you may need to reconsider the direction of where your mind may be going towards. Okay, remember, Mercury's theme. Okay, the planet Mercury's theme in regards to just what it governs is communication, technology, thoughts, travel, and knowledge. So all that is going to be of importance here for you. So, daily affirmations would be fantastic for you to do during this time. All right. And we'll talk a little bit more about that because I will be focusing on what mindset you need to have in order to maximize these beautiful blessings. So you definitely have here the self, gathering your power, and imagine. And again, imagine having to do with manifestation, daily affirmations, reconsidering or refiguring something here in your in certain aspects here of your life. Okay. So I do feel this more of a reflective energy. Let's get more information here. It says target a goal-oriented person. And yes, that is the case, especially with the fact that Mars went direct on February 23rd. Now, the great thing about Mars going in direct is, number one, you are ruled by Mars. So there is this sense of revitalizing energy, passion, drive, ambition, all that beautiful energy of wanting to push things or continue to move in the momentum of a direction, in a momentum of creativity and passion and ambition. However, the flip side of that Mars energy is that you need to really, especially because it rules your sign here, Aries, you need to heed my words, you need to take into account how much fire fires you up. What do I mean by that? There may be here a sense of impulsivity or impatience. So that is this energy that I keep feeling for you that you need to kind of, in a way, reel that in order to, again, focus on the self and know exactly in which direction you want to either continue towards or you may want to pivot from. Let's see what else is coming through for you here. So target, I'm getting here. I feel here for some of you, there's something having to do with Sagittarius. You do have here ink pot. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm getting something here having to do with Sagittarius. Okay. So if you know your astrological natal chart, check to see in the house where Sagittarius rules, and that there you may have a little bit more information on how you may be either thinking about or focusing on moving forward towards a goal, whether that goal is love, career, money, finances, family, or however that may show up for you. Okay, so I am definitely getting that here for you. You do have ink pot here, and it says problems to be resolved. And again, problems to be resolved, not that they will resolve. They will be resolved once you figure out what those, number one, identifying what those, problems could be, right? What issues, okay? What plot twists may be coming in for you in the month of March. Then once you identify what that may be, then it says here, how, right? How are you going to go about that? And again, I am getting this energy here for you, Aries, that you really need to take a step back and reflect on aspects here, okay, that are very important to you. All right. If you want more information, remember, tier 2 on my Patreon, I am doing an exclusive birthday message for you. And that will be going, or I should say, I will be uploading that for you March 17th. Okay, so it gives you more than enough time for you to focus on that if that's what you want to move towards. Okay, you do have here 2 cards that came out of the deck, and I'll talk a little bit more about this. You do have January here. Okay, January, this past January 2025, there could be some things, like I said before, coming back, spiraling back, especially when we're talking about retrogrades. Retrogrades are when a planet is moving against its normal flow, against its normal motion, okay? So there may be things from the past that may come up again for you during the month of March. Again, that's a possibility, whether that is in love. And again, remember, Venus retrograde, things having to do with love. So topics, conversations, problems, tensions, maybe even here the mode in which you are understanding or accepting love languages as well. So that's very important here for you. I'm also getting here Aquarius. So there could be here something having to do with Aquarius or Sagittarius for you specifically, whether that is a person, whether that is something that may have occurred during the January season in general, or when Aquarius went into motion, okay, when the sun was in Aquarius, and that just happened not too long ago. So take a look at that. All right. And just to give you a heads up here, Aquarius season is from January 20th through February 18th. So that's the time frame here that I'm getting. You do have here wall, and remember, it was right under this January. There could be here some type of misunderstandings that you may have had in the past or recent past, whether that was in January or in February of either this year, or for some of you, something even further back, like in 2023, 2022, that may be spiraling back. And there could be here some talks that need to be cleared, something that needs to be resolved. And again, with these retrogrades, especially with that Mercury going retrograde on March 15th through April 2nd, there could be here some topics that could be resurfacing for you. Now, let's take a look here at how you can maximize the blessing of you focusing and gathering your power, you imagining or in a way here manifesting or daily affirmations, kind of bringing in the energy that you want to think about. Remember, what you think about, you bring about. So whatever it is that has been or will be on your mind here in the month of March is going to be very important, because that's the energy that you're going to be bringing into your energy field. Okay, so let's take a look here at what mindset. Ooh, this came up here. My life is a joyous adventure. So that's one of the cards here that came out for you. Looking at this as kind of like a joyride rather than kind of a taxing, challenging time, that here is coming in for you. You also have here, I feel great about myself and your future, or it says my future, right? So this is talking about, again, self-reflection, feeling how you're going to engage or activate that inner power, inner desire, inner fire within yourself, and how you're going to use your energy, your ability to manifest in order to bring things that you need to bring in certain areas of your life. Again, there's some goals here that you're really going to be thinking about. So it's going to be very important here to really hone in your energy and figure out what that may be. And that may be talking here with the ink pot in regards to solutions to perhaps situation, circumstance, events, topics, or something here, maybe in the past or recent past, especially here, there may have been a misunderstanding. There may be a revisiting of those things. Aries, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to meet me on Patreon for your birthday message. Until then, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.